bless Biafra. In Him we trust. Shout it, sing it, all hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the cross unscathed, we rest victorious. The trumpets beat, the glorious song, play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our precious men, who day and night say them always, all hail Biafra. Our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. Wisdom, shielding us from sin, unleashed by our enlightenment.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you every one of us must rise up. armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you
The summary of it. The summary of it is that we cannot run away from this stark reality that Nigeria has to be restructured. Whether it is the restructuring that gives more powers to states or a return to the regional arrangement of the past, or the restructuring that allows parts of the country that want to go and stand as independent nation, whatever that restructuring means, we must not run away from it. And our position as bishop, and I must say now, I'm carrying you along as a diocese, is that if we continue to pretend that all is well, we will keep bleeding profusely. And very soon, there might be nothing called Nigeria. Instead of our killing ourselves under the pretext of remaining one indivisible nation, some people say Nigeria's unity is non-negotiable. I want to say it is negotiable. This thing is like marriage. You don't force two people to get married. We have been forced into a marriage that is hurting us. And every day we are dying and pretending to be one. Please, instead of our killing ourselves, and there will be no Nigeria left, let us come to a round table like this. Bring Nigeria as a cake. Bring one big knife and share the cake. The summary of it. The summary of it is that we cannot run away from this stark reality that Nigeria has to be restructured. Whether it is the restructuring that gives more powers to states or a return to the regional arrangement of the past, or the restructuring that allows parts of the country that want to go and stand as independent nation, whatever that restructuring means, we must not run away from it. And our position as bishop, and I must say now, I'm carrying you along as a diocese, is that if we continue to pretend that all is well, we will keep bleeding profusely. And very soon, there might be nothing called Nigeria. Instead of our killing ourselves under the pretext of remaining one indivisible nation. Some people say Nigeria's unity is non-negotiable. I want to say it is negotiable. This thing is like marriage. You don't force two people to get married. We have been forced into a marriage that is hurting us. And every day we are dying and pretending to be one. Please, instead of our killing ourselves, and there will be no Nigeria left, let us come to a round table like this. Bring Nigeria as a cake. Bring one big knife and share the cake.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you
And the answer is...
was it an Igbo coup?
No, it was not an Igbo coup. It was not. And the answer is self-evident. Among the majors that carried out that coup, a principal actor was Major Adewale Ademoyega, a graduate of history from the University of London. He was one of the ideological foundations of that action. He and Major Emmanuel Ifajuna, who also was a graduate who read sciences at the University of Ibadan. They were the ideological bastions of that action. So you couldn't have an Igbo coup where one of the leaders was a Yoruba man. Out of 5 officers, they are known: Ifajuna, Major Ifajuna, Major Nzogu, Major Okafor, Major, what's his name? This guy who was killed in the counter coup. So about 5 majors, and you had that Major Adewale, and you had lieutenants who were of other ethnic groups, including Atong Pera, who was from the north. But that is just one side of the coin. There is another vital side to that issue. By January 15th of 1966, there were 40 Nigerians who were majors who had attained their majority in the army. 40. Of that 40, 24 were Igbo officers. 24 of those 40 officers. If you went to the rank of lieutenant colonels, you didn't have up to 5 northern officers who attained or superseded the position of lieutenant colonel as of that morning. And of those 16 other majors remaining, they were mostly not from the north. They were from Cross River State, what is now Cross River State, so, Akwa Ibom State, yes, south Western Nigeria. So you didn't even have those officers in the north. If you had 24 majors, Igbo majors, and only 4 participated, how could it be an Igbo coup? Lieutenant Colonel Atochinyelu Nebwe was killed. The man came from Orifte in Anambra State. He was killed.
What was the circumstances of his death?
He was in opposition to the coup. It wasn't because he kept the keys to the armory, because he was quartermaster general.
Yeah.
And it's not the job of a quartermaster general to keep the armory, the key to the armory. He was killed because he was opposed to that coup. And he was pure Igbo blood from the current Anambra State. So it is not true to say that no Igbo officer was killed. Lieutenant Colonel Atochinyelu Unebe, he was killed. He was classmates with Yakubu Gowon. In fact, Yakubu Gowon was his best man during his wedding. They were friends. And also, when you check about the northern officers who were killed, no Fulani officer was killed. Yes. No Hausa officer was killed. Like Jema was not a Hausa man. Memelari was not a Hausa man. They were northern officers.
That brings us to the question. So how did we come to this conclusion that it was a northern army? Because if you look at the officers' corps, Igbos dominated the officer corps. So how did they not come to dominate the army?
I will explain that to you. The army is an appendage to executive political power. I told you that, extreme strength is its source. If it is filthy at the source, it will be filthy all throughout. If it only trickles, you won't expect it to be gushing down the line. Political authority resided with the Prime Minister, who was a puppet of the Fulani Premier of northern Nigeria, who was controlling the country. So the army was controlled by Sadana of Sokoto. That is why they had that dominance.
Before the coming of the Saudana, Igbo officers dominated the army.
They
right?
dominated the army in the officer corps. They didn't dominate in other ranks. No, they didn't. A lot of the troops you had were from the north, especially the Middle Belt area. That's where you had all those recruit private, lance corporal, sergeants. Those were mostly from the north and the Middle Belt region.
We can call them the foot soldiers.
Yes, other ranks, something like that. That's it.
So, having plotted the January 1966 coup,
yes,
you needed Igbo officers to counter it. Ironsi and the like of Njoku and Ojuku countered Nzogo and Co.
Yes.
Yet, some will still argue it was an Igbo coup. If it was an Igbo coup, how did Igbo officers counter it?
Yes, you see, your question is fundamental, and I have to use it to explain certain things. The south of this country, especially my own Igbo people, don't seem to understand the power of propaganda, even though the doing of Nigerian journalism was Azikiwe. We seem not to understand it. What they did in the north, was to establish what they called the Northern Historical Society. And then they got all these British colonial forces, colonial officers like Moffat and all the rest of them, to be writing a lot of nonsense, publishing a lot of falsehood, spreading disinformation, circulating misinformation, and people took those things to become the basic truth of what happened. The coup from day one was never, from conception to perpetration until today, was never an Igbo coup. But it was to their benefit to make it look like an Igbo coup. How could you have an Igbo coup and its main intention was to institute Chief Obafemi Awolowo as the Prime Minister Yoruba man?
Is that the truth?
Yes. Chief Awolowo confirmed it in his book, My March Through Prison. It is there. It is there. They made, Zogu was interviewed, he confirmed it. It's in the book written by Adewale, while we struck. It's in the book written by Major Bullier. It's all there. Do you understand? Okay, apart from, you know, in this book, I devoted a chapter to General Yakubu Gowon that I entitled Agui Ironsi's Army Chief of Staff. General Gowon is nearing 90 years. I think he should make peace with his God. I think he should make peace with his conscience.
Why?
Because he has been living a lie.
How?
What they did was to say that he was the one who crushed the coup. Yakubu Gowon arrived the country on the eve of the coup. He had no command.
Yeah?
You can't move troops without a command. The person who Ironsi gave the command to go and crush the coup was a Cameroonian, Captain Hans Anago. The man is still alive now. He's a traditional ruler in Cameroon because when these people, the southern Cameroon area, they went back to Nigeria, back to Cameroon. So he entered the Cameroonian army. He ended up as a general. He is still there. I got him. I interviewed him. It's in the book. And the man said, Gowon knows, and heaven knows that I led the troops. He volunteered to join us. But they kept, if you read this book, I keep forgetting these people because they are liars, these white men. Nobody told lies more than white people. I've lived with them, I've schooled with them, I know them. They lied intrinsically. So they formulated this fabrication that it was Yakubu Gowon who crushed the coup. Crushed it where? It was Ironsi who went from his house in Ikoyi to Ikeja, that cantonment, and roused Colonel Hilary Njoku from sleep. And they mustered the troops. And he delegated them to go and crush the coup. That was what happened.
Was it an Igbo coup?
No, it was not an Igbo coup. It was not. And the answer is self-evident. Among the majors that carried out that coup, a principal actor was Major Adewale Ademoyega, a graduate of history from the University of London. He was one of the ideological foundations of that action. He and Major Emmanuel Ifajuna, who also was a graduate who read sciences at the University of Ibadan. They were the ideological bastions of that action. So you couldn't have an Igbo coup where one of the leaders was a Yoruba man. Out of 5 officers, they are known, Ifajuna, Major Ifajuna, Major Nzogu, Major Okafor, Major, what's his name? This guy who was killed in the counter coup. So about 5 majors, and you had that Major Adewale, and you had lieutenants who were of other ethnic groups, including Atong Pera, who was from the north. But that is just one side of the coin. There is another vital side to that issue. By January 15th of 1966, there were 40 Nigerians who were majors, who had attained their majority in the army. 40. Of that 40, 24 were Igbo officers. 24 of those 40 officers. If you went to the rank of lieutenant colonels, you didn't have up to 5 northern officers who attained or superseded the position of lieutenant colonel as of that morning. And of those 16 other majors remaining, they were mostly not from the north. They were from Cross River State, what is now Cross River State, so, Akwa Ibom State, yes, south western Nigeria. So you didn't even have those officers in the north. If you had 24 majors, Igbo majors, and only 4 participated, how could it be an Igbo coup? Lieutenant Colonel Ato Chinyelu Nebwe was killed. The man came from Orifte in Anambra State. He was killed.
What was the circumstances of his death?
He was in opposition to the coup. It wasn't because he kept the keys to the armory, because he was quartermaster general.
Yeah.
And it's not the job of a quartermaster general to keep the key to the armory. He was killed because he was opposed to that coup. And he was pure Igbo blood from the current Anambra State. So it is not true to say that no Igbo officer was killed. Lieutenant Colonel Ato Chinyelu Unebe, he was killed. He was classmates with Yakubu Gowon. In fact, Yakubu Gowon was his best man during his wedding. They were friends. And also, when you check about the northern officers who were killed, no Fulani officer was killed. Yes. No Hausa officer was killed. Like Jema was not a Hausa man. Memelari was not a Hausa man. They were northern officers.
That brings us to the question. So how did we come to this conclusion that it was a northern army? Because if you look at the officers' corps, Igbos dominated the officer corps. So how did they not come to dominate the army?
I will explain that to you.
Greetings to everyone. We have a fundraising to start in 2 hours, and this program will be brought down in an hour time. Yes, I salute everyone. The message is very short and direct and clear to some people, because even as you listen to this video of how they have distorted the history of one Nigeria and how they have turned it against us for years, you see that their brains have not actually come to align together with the reality of today. If the coup wasn't an Igbo coup, but a national revolution for one Nigeria, yet they turn it and nickname it Igbo coup. And having come into understand that it is not Igbo coup, that it was a revolution because of the corruption and the evil that have strived in one Nigeria to this day, what have they done differently? They have not changed anything. So there is this existential threat that has ever been. The Biafran people have ever been their endangered species, which they have to eliminate for Islamic Jihad to come to be. I salute all of you. Today is our fundraising. But this broadcast is termed Message to Those Giving Biafra Donation and Biafra Money to Ebubeagu. See, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Supreme Leader, our Prime Minister, will be super disappointed in many of you. Yes. He will be super disappointed in many of you. You know why? Because Ebubeagu was created to come and fight the Biafra liberation, starting from when ESN was unveiled. Dave Umahi, in collaboration with all the Southeastern governors, under the instruction of Meiti Allah and the Northern Caliphate, gave them the mandate that they should raise a counter armed group that will come to fight the Biafra liberation. They unveiled it so that it will come to fight ESN. And then since then, they have been using Ebubeagu from house to house to kill and maim and destroy Biafrans because of fighting for the liberation of Biafra. All we've been fighting and seeing has been that the Ebubeagu are the in-house terrorists that have been recruited to align with the outside terrorists that they bring into Biafra land to come and slaughter Biafrans. And do you know what baffles me today? What baffles me today is that some of you come together, gather and sing the praises of Ngozi, and then you donate Biafra money and give to Ngozi, and then you sign and give her go-ahead to go and use the money and recruit Ebubeagu. And then use the same Ebubeagu to come and fight the Biafra liberation that we all have been working so hard to see that we get liberated from this terrorist war in Nigeria. So Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is very, very disappointed in many of you. Very, very disappointed on coming to understand and to hear that you people come together, assemble and do fundraising and deceive Biafrans in the name of Ngozi, and then you use the money to go and recruit Ebubeagu commanders. Ebubeagu commanders. And the worst part of it is that the 50 or the over 50 million naira that you people have contributed using the name of Prime Minister. Yes, because when you come to the fundraising, you deceive Biafrans, you tell them the Prime Minister endorses this nonsense that you are doing, that is in support of it. You use Prime Minister's name, you deceive Biafrans, they come and donate money and give you. You use the money now to go and pay to Ebubeagu commanders. Ebubeagu. And the Caterpillar Ebubeagu commander collected the money for the past 3 weeks from you people and disappeared. Disappeared. Till now, you people cannot get rid of him in any way. Over 50 million naira. Money that Biafrans contributed in diaspora. Money that the poor Biafrans in the homeland as well got convinced and confused because of how you people have portrayed Sonny and portrayed Okenkere and portrayed Ajare and portrayed 555 and portrayed Minister Ima and the rest of us. Biafran people now saw that we are enemies because you lie to them. You open the platform, you sit down, you lie to them. You lie to Biafran people. You deceive them. Since after convention, what you people have been doing has been to deceive Biafrans, tell Biafrans that Sonny is a kidnapper, that Okenkere is a kidnapper, that Ajare is a kidnapper, that we kill Biafrans, that we slaughter Biafrans. You deceive Biafrans by telling them that Prime Minister had summoned us to come and give accounts of the Biafran account, and then we ran away with this scamper with the money, which nothing of such had ever happened. These are some of the deception, the falsehood, the deceit, the blackmail and slander and propaganda that has been given out there by Ngozi and our groups. By Adade Rama, by Ugo 247, by Remigius, by QTV, by Dr. Agi that calls herself doctor, and all of them that flocks on that same group. What people have done since after convention has been to do what? Blackmail, slander, impersonate, Lie and give lie upon lies upon lies. Now, you people are still coming back to cry out again with over 50 million naira of Biafra donation money that they have made. So what happened to the Biafra Defense Forces that we unveiled in Helsinki, Finland in 2023? I was here on this platform giving you people update of how and what plans these people are making, how they are destroying everything that Prime Minister has built. Did you take me serious? Few of you took me serious, while few decided to believe in the lies and propaganda and slander. Today is Saturday. You will still see some of them again going to go and sing the praises of somebody that has decided to come and destroy everything that Prime Minister built for you, to now take Biafra money to go and give to Ebubeagu. Ebubeagu. It's just taking Biafra money to go and give to Ebubeagu is just like you taking Biafra money to go and give to Fulani terrorists. So what is different with the Islamic Jihadist bank account that Ngozi brought out for you people in Tash Bank and FCBM Bank? It's the same thing, because when you patronize such bank, you are actually giving them money to gain so that their mandate can increase, their mandate can come to fruition. Prime Minister will be very disappointed, and he is already disappointed in all of you. Some of you were encouraging Ngozi that she should continue whatever she's doing to sabotage and destroy. You people even made statements like there was time of Wazirike, that Wazirike went off, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came, that Nnamdi Kanu went off, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa came, that the time of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is over. This is the statement people are making. These are the words you tell Ngozi and encourage her, that the time of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is over, that it is time for Ngozi to take over and do whatever she wants to do. Prime Minister is not there though. When I came out and said, you cannot destroy the Biafra Defense Forces except I go inside to breathe, then I don't wake up again tomorrow. Then you can continue and know that you have a leeway to destroy everything. But as far as I am still alive, the defense of the homeland that was built by the Biafran people and Biafrans unanimously come out to sacrifice their lives, which are the Biafra Defense Forces, sacrificing their lives till today. Butuzo and his men, General Oligos and his men, General Gentle and his men, all of them, all these generals, Liquid Metal and his men, all these men that have been fighting and standing their ground to see that Biafra is defended and liberated. You want to sideline them because you want to destroy everything that we have built. You decided to pack them one side. You call them online commanders, criminals, kidnappers. The videos are there now. You see, when you people do one video and drop, there are thousands and many people that have caught all those parts of the videos and keep it for references. So if you like, you go and start deleting all the videos from your platform. Delete, delete, delete. It will not change anything. What you have registered on air has already been registered. So, at that Rabma, I listened to a video someone sent to me today. You were like giving apology to Akbarawa Soni. I don't understand the video very well. I'm yet to comprehend the video very well, whether you are apologizing to Akbarawa Soni or what. It's not Akbarawa Soni that you need to apologize to. You need to apologize to the Biafran people. And that is why I'm doing this very broadcast. The message is, message to those giving Biafra donation to Ebubeagu commanders. Because as you give them the money, you are equipping them to come and massacre the Biafran people. You see, When Adarama was crying in a video, when Ngozi brought a conversation that happened, let me see if I can get the video. A conversation that happened. This was a call between Adarama, pharmacist Diana, and then they do what? They record her and keep, and she did not know. They recorded her own part and cut it and bring. They cut out their own part. They did not bring out their own part. But and this is the way it has ever been. This is how Ngozi has been doing it to blackmail people and impersonate people. When she recorded the voice of the attorney of PM, this is how she did it. And then she gave it to you people. She gave it to you, Adarama. She gave it to you, Go 247, Remigius, and the rest of you. You people use it to share in the media, and you were jubilating. Yes, you were jubilating.
Life is a process. No matter how you go about it. Masi Okechukwu Omale Chawoke, the Biafra Republic Government and Exile Finance Minister, is humbly campaigning for global Biafran financial support for the purpose of Finland Convention, Biafran Defense Forces, and redeclaration-related activities. I appreciate all Biafrans who have been supporting our liberation movement. I also urge everyone to massively support more than ever, especially in these critical times. Oh, my fellow lovely great Biafrans, let's come together and support our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is currently working tirelessly to hand over our freedom to us this year, 2024. Freedom is coming, yeah. Yo.
I don't know why you people will start crying that your conversation with Ngozi or with Diana is now recorded, and then they bring it, they cut out their own voice, they bring your own to play it. Do you know why? Because you all knew about the plans and this sabotage against the Biafra Defense Forces. Yes. Dadarama, you, all of you, you knew about this sabotage against the Biafra Defense Forces. Starting from this one.
Ejimora we na agba ndị na-eje machi. Ma mara onye na-ese ndị ulu ije machi, propaganda machi. Propaganda machi. Ka unu machi ewere video wee pụta gosi unu na o nwere ibe a na-eme. Ejimora we na agba ndị na-eje machi. Ma mara onye na-ese ndị ulu ije machi, propaganda machi. Propaganda machi. Ka unu machi ewere video wee pụta gosi unu na o nwere ibe a na-eme. Ejimora we na agba ndị na-eje machi. Mama onye na-ese ndị ulu ije machi, propaganda machi. Propaganda machi. Ka unu machi ewere video wee pụta go.
Thank you so much.
You all knew about this plan of this propaganda marching. You all knew that it was Biafra money that was donated for Biafra liberation that was now used for this propaganda marching. You all knew. You all knew. The question is, why will you know and then you kept quiet? You patch up. You allow everything to happen. You also knew about this 50 or over 50 million naira money that General Butuzo and his men are looking for to liberate the homeland. You all knew. At first, you all wanted to do it so that you will come and shame Sonny. You will come and shame Okenkere. You will come and shame 555 Vision. You will come and shame Ajare. You will come and shame Imam Madubum, CRC minister. You will come and shame Professor Choma. You will come and shame European Rep, Honorable Obi. You all did this to come and shame Sonny, because before this time, you people have embarked on propaganda machine, propaganda campaign. Nothing that you people have told Biafrans against Sonny, against Ajare, against Okenkere, against 555 has been true. Nothing. You people came and said that we collected 15 million naira to produce police and unveil police. Then we went and unveiled and sewed 3 uniforms and unveiled it in the convention. That is the uniform that His Academic Highness wore, European Rep Honorable Obi wore, and Minister Uche also wore from Germany, which they did the parade. Did this happen? No. Propaganda machine. Did any of you come back to come and ask yourself the question? All this machinery that they have turned you people into to come and disseminate these lies, will it work or is it so? No. You continued on the propaganda. Minister Paul, say something. Welcome to the studio. Say something before we continue.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi Sone. Thank you, our Honorable Minister of Information. Thank you, lovely Biafrans, those who wish to hear the truth, those who wish to make use of their brain, those who wish to ask questions, those who wish to say, why is it that Adade Oramma knows all the secrets for all this time, and then today she is still playing front and the back game? She says she will play the complete audio, complete conversation she has with the Pharmacidiana and Ngozi Odabweze, but she's still afraid of doing that. But today,
Minister
the whole
Paul,
truth is coming out.
that is the question you should ask her. Why is she afraid of playing the entire conversation? That is why I made it clear to Biafrans that she was part and parcel of the slander, the blackmail, the propaganda, and the plan of all these things. That is why.
Not only that she is part, Adade Oramma is the first person that says, if you listen to that audio, because I just returned now when you are telling us that the conversation you want to play it, because some of this, we have to send a message to some of these administrators all over the world. The Spanish administrator, the India, all the administrators of countries, that is gathering countries. Many of them, when Ngozi Odabweze start all these things, they told them to go and they begin to block anybody who want to tell them the truth. Today, I am very, very angry because of some individuals. These people, they put themselves in a cage of lies. They remove every other person that will tell them this thing Ngozi Odabweze is doing is not good. They remove them and they block them. Matured men, matured women, people's father and the people's mother. All of these people have been caged inside the bondage of Ngozi Odabweze. Adade Oramma, what we are seeing from Adade Oramma, she knows the truth. The blood of innocent Biafrans being killed is flogging her. Now, she begins to ask those questions. But those are the means. Those administrators, like a German administrator, like a Rose Allen, or Spanish administrator, or many places like Maryland administrator, all those people that gathered those people that is under their care, they pick all these people and they dump inside the state of Ngozi Orebeze. Why our people is dying? Some of them and many of them are not even thinking any way of even understanding what is going on. But glory to God that Adado Rama is speaking out. She will finally play complete audio. And the Biafrans is here telling her playing the complete audio is a must, because she have not started telling us the truth. I don't know who still have a lot to review to Biafrans. Not 2 minutes audio to tell Biafrans not only to pay money inside that Islamic account, but they know the damage they are causing in the life of Biafrans today. Mazi, let's continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Machineke. So the message is for the fact that we have fundraising in like 1 hour, 30 minutes now, we're going to make it a kind of wrap. So, Adadorama here, let this thing play today, make people hear them, because I have to play another short video.
Thank you so much, Secretary Umpocha. I also want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that we have two certificates for defense. One that is controlling the whole Biafra, and we also have one in Homeland. Commander Butuzo, he is the Secretary managing the Biafra defense in Homeland. Thank you so much.
Okay, Biafran people, this revelation of, or confession, it's not a revelation, it's confession of Adadorama is just happening between 3 days ago, right? 3 days ago. Now, I want people to look at this photo on this very screen, where you see my name there, hosting a space. We held a space program on the 31st of January, 2024. When we got this message, we swung into action. We carried out the investigation. We confirmed that it is authentic. So on the 31st of January, 2025, I hosted a space. Yes, this is the topic of this space. I said, Caterpillar Ebubeagu, now Ngozi Commander, with Biafra money. So this was since on the 31st of January, 2025. Today we are on 22 of February, 2025. So she just started this a confession 3 days ago. While we did this expose here on the 31st of January 2025, which you see it on the screen on space, Caterpillar Ebubeagu, now Ngozi Commander with Biafra money on the 31st. As at then, Adadorama knew about what I was saying and what the entire BRGI media were saying. But she came out and continued to deceive the Biafran people. She came out and continued to deceive and blackmail Sonny, that Sonny is lying. All of them who go 247, they came out and said nothing like that has happened. But they knew right from the day I did this broadcast, I exposed it. They knew it was happening. That they have gone to contract Caterpillar Ebubeagu, they carry Biafra money and give to him. Now, did you hear her now? She's telling you that for over 3 weeks now, I want people to count. We did this expose of Caterpillar Ebubeagu, now Ngozi Commander with Biafra money, on the 31st of January 2025. Now that she's talking 3 days ago, she's telling you it is over 3 weeks now. So calculate from when we did this program to this day that she's talking now. Is it not 3 weeks ago? that 3 weeks ago now, over 3 weeks now, they gave Caterpillar Ebubeagu over 50 million naira of Biafra donation money. And that Caterpillar has done what? Disappeared with the money. Yes. Why wouldn't Caterpillar disappear with the money? Because Caterpillar is the enemy of the Biafra liberation. Caterpillar is a Ebubeagu commander. But you people wanted to go and make the enemy of Prime Minister your friend, so that you now use that enemy of Prime Minister to come and fight Prime Minister. So that you can now use the enemy of that Biafra Liberation Army to come and use it to fight the Biafra Liberation Army. There is a video that is pinned on my Twitter page. On my Twitter, when you just enter my Twitter, the first video that I pinned down there is the press briefing from the Biafra Defense Forces, delivered by General Oligos, direct message from Butuzo, where they explained the meeting that they had with Ngozi in audio conversation. And then they gave Ngozi instruction of what to do. Ngozi decided not to listen to them. And Ngozi swore to go and start recruiting Ebubeagu to come and use and fight them. That message was delivered on when? That was 16 or 17 of December 2024. That is why I pin it down there. So that when everything is happening, I will refer you back, you go and listen to what Oligo said there. He spelled it out. He told you that she, Ngozi, and her group, they vowed that they are going to penetrate their camp. They are going to promise their subordinate commanders in their camp positions, so that those ones will betray them, betray Butuzo, betray Oligos, betray Gentle, betray Liquid Metal, and all of them, so that when they betray them, Ngozi will now come and make them the superior commander later. Are you getting the point? So they have now tried to betray those ones and take those ones down. Those ones refuse to fall for them. They decided to now go direct to the Ebubeagu now, the enemy of Biafra, the Fulani terrorist that is working hand in hand with the governors and senators and ministers to come and kill Biafrans in their homes. These are the people that you go, you carry, you come, you open fundraising, you open Zoom, you deceive the entire Biafran people. You use Prime Minister's name. You now say, Prime Minister is in support of this. Prime Minister has approved this. This is the languages Ngozi is using when she is deceiving Biafrans in the fundraising. She will use the name of Prime Minister. That is why Prime Minister sent message through the attorney and said she should stop using his name, because everything she's saying and doing, they are using it to implicate him in his case. When his case is supposed to be rounded up, they now go through the media and see that she is impersonating the Prime Minister using his name and making pronouncement like Prime Minister has approved this, Prime Minister has approved this, Prime Minister is in knowledge of this, Prime Minister knows about this. Then he will go and bring a letterhead and say Office of the Prime Minister. He will put Prime Minister's name to endorse all the nonsense she's doing. This goes back in line to go and restrain Prime Minister's quick roundup of his investigation and questioning in detention. So, Ada Ndiucho knew about the plan that she and Ngozi and Ada Onowu, Onyemi, and all of them in that their cabinet were planning to work with Caterpillar, Ebubeagu. There is a video I also brought out before where Adadarama in a broadcast threatened to bring out the photo of Minister Success. And she made it clear that this photo was sent to her by who? The Ebubeagu commander. The Ebubeagu commander, Caterpillar, this same Caterpillar. So, who contracted Caterpillar to come and meet Ngozi? That is what Adarama should come and tell you people. Who knows Caterpillar more than any other person? Who communicate and talk to Caterpillar? Adarama. Adarama It was still because of Adedarama talking to Caterpillar, after Caterpillar has been expelled because of betrayal in the defense, and now starting to now go and work with Ebubeagu of One Nigeria and becoming Ebubeagu commander, leading them to coming to kill Biafrans. It is because of this continuous communication of Adedarama with Ebubeagu Caterpillar that Gaddafi called Prime Minister and said, this is what Adedarama is doing. Still working with the enemies of Biafra. You have to call her to order and caution her. This is what brought about problem between Gaddafi and Adedarama. Because Gaddafi brought this matter to PM and said, PM, Adedarama is still communicating with the DOS Ebubeagu and One Nigeria Ebubeagu terrorist commanders, which we are fighting against now. So you people should ask Adedarama to come and tell you people the entire truth. It is not coming to the media and then say the right place to donate money now is where Agbarawa Sone is. And say, I condemn Agbarawa Sone before. I am sorry. I am sorry. That is not the kind of sorry we are talking about. You use this platform immediately after Prime Minister was called for interrogation. You cause all manners of havoc. You cause all manners of blackmail and propaganda and slander. You destroy the minds of Biafrans. You weigh them down in coming to make their donations. There is one thing that I promised Prime Minister here. Some of you may not understand me very well. I promised Prime Minister that anything that has to do with the defense, which is the stronghold of this government, that I will not allow anybody to shrink it. That is why I am not after position. I did not come here for position. My eye is on the ball to see that you do not destroy anything that will sustain the defense. Call me in the midnight. Let us come and have meeting and convince somebody that will make sure we have more money for the liberation in the homeland. I will be awake. Call me to come and talk. Call me to come and make sure we sit down and discuss about how the defense can be fortified. How we can raise more funds. I will be with you. But if you're talking about you want me to go and become this and become that, I'm not interested in that one. I did not come here for that. That is why all of you are running after secretary of this, position of this, water resources, minister of this, minister of that, minister of nonsense. So you don't have time for all those things. You people were hearing me talking about fundraising. Money. In all the posts I'll make, it's all about money for the defense. And you people say, I am talking only money all the time. Yes, because you don't know that we don't use saliva to fight war. All of you that are comfortably living in abroad, you are very okay. But the moment our defense is taken down, you don't have a home again. So Adandi Ocho knows about the secrecy of what they were doing with Biafra money. That is why she is the one that is able to tell you, pop and plain. She is the one that dragged Ugo 247 out. When she proclaimed that over 50 million, when I made this broadcast on the 31st of January, I did not tell you the amount of money. I waited for them to still use their mouth and speak it. Today, they are the one using their mouth to speak it before I come to start using what they are saying. I don't rush. I know many. I keep it. I know. I keep. I know. I keep. But I made this broadcast on the 31st of January, explaining to you people that Caterpillar Ebubeagu is now the commander that Ngozi has gone to contract with Biafra money. Adedarama, Ugo 247, Remedios, QTV, and the rest of them, they came out and did a program to counter what I was saying, that it is a lie. You people said it was a lie, right? Today, it is the same you people now that have come and expose it and say, oh, it was a true, oh, we were lying, oh. So you lie to deceive Biafrans. You lie to mislead Biafrans. You lie to confuse Biafrans. You sleep and woke up and then you saw Biafrans slaughtered in their homes. Then you came out on the social media and said that it is Sonny that made Biafrans to be slaughtered. You came out and said it is Ajare, it is Okenkere that made Biafrans to be slaughtered. When you people, you, Adarama with all your groups, are the people that were communicating with the Ebubeagu commanders, Ebubeagu members, why wouldn't the Ebubeagu now know where Biafrans are living? Where Biafrans that are talking about Biafra are living? You people are the one communicating with Ebubeagu. Ebubeagu is the enemy of this Biafra. He is now the people, you people carry Biafra money donation to go and decide to work with. Hey! See, Prime Minister knows everything that you people are doing now. It's not before that his communication was restricted. Remember that his communication was lifted. The ban on his communication was lifted. So he can now communicate with his attorney and some of us here once in a while. But you people should be very ashamed that you are following Ngozi. Then Ngozi cannot tell you that Prime Minister has called me. The Prime Minister is calling some other people in his cabinet. Why has he not called you? Because he has seen what you are doing, that you have deviated and you are doing evil. That is why he has sent message to you to stop. The worst of it all now is this caterpillar Ebubeagu that you people deceive Biafrans, carry Biafra money, over 50 million to go and give. It's not only 50 million that is here. There is another 2 million into 40 places. Now, do you now see this video here where Adarama is telling them that it is propaganda matching? Propaganda matching, and she was aware of it. And she still kept quiet. Yes. 2 million each for each state of the 40 states of Biafra. 2 million each. Multiply the 2 million. How much is that? 80 million naira. This is the money that Biafrans come and gather on Saturday and make fundraising and give to Ngozi. And this money is not supposed to be used for this propaganda matching. This money is supposed to be channeled to Butuzo, the Chief of Defense Staff, for logistics and for the defense and liberation of the homeland. But do you see mismanagement? Do you see mismanagement of funds? While the Chief of Defense Staff is battling with his men to confront the terrorists which the zoo has created, which this Ebubeagu that they carry Biafra money to go and give is one of the terrorists. While the Chief of Defense Staff is battling, thinking of how his men can have logistics to defend homeland, you people carry 80 million naira that is supposed to be used to procure logistics for the defense of the homeland. You go and give to propaganda matching. Are you doing political campaign? That you go and start printing banners and flyers and bring people to come and march inside bush? Where are you marching to? Are you doing political campaign between APC and PDP or NMPC or NPD? We just declared the restoration of independence United States of Biafra. The entire world know about it. One Nigeria knows about it. One Nigeria has already known about our existence before now, and they knew that we had a date, 2nd of December, to be the declaration date. They have been shivering in their panties, being in their panties because of this declaration. Musa has been crying of the firepower of the Biafra Liberation Army in the homeland. Because of what? Biafra. Because of the declaration ahead. It is because of that Musa cried that they should find a way to kidnap Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Who in Nigeria does not know about the declaration of Biafra? Who in Nigeria does not know about Biafra? Who in Nigeria does not know about Prime Minister Simon Ekpa? Who in Nigeria does not know that he is the face of the liberation after the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? It is because of him that made the National Assembly of One Nigeria to sit down in the red and the green chambers and discuss Biafra for complete 1 week, something that has never happened in history since the genocidal war of 66 to 70s. But it happened in our own time in 2024 and 2023. They discussed in 2023, they discussed in 2024. This is a very big history because they also watched and saw the Helsinki Declaration. They also watched and saw the Convention of Lati. They are fully aware of what we are doing. So, the propaganda matching, they spend Biafra money of 80 million naira. 80 million naira. Master Paul, these videos, I posted them in the Formidable Media group on Telegram. So you can get all these videos there. If you need them, all these videos. They are there in the Formidable Media group on Telegram. So you can get them there, all the short videos. So I can post.
I am gathering them as well. Okay. We'll gather them, then and make it public. Every one of them should know that this is social media. You don't hide anything. And the worst people you can imagine in this struggle are those people that is claiming, as I said earlier, to become the ambassador of Biafra to any country. You know, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. They said, hold their leader. If you hold their leader, the ships will scatter. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and presented in Nigeria, Lai Mohammed said, nobody will talk about Biafra again, that their leader has been kidnapped and he is in their custody. Then our prime minister picked it up. They say, oh, go and pick him up. So what am I trying to say here? I got in contact, especially to some of these acclaimed ambassadors, admin of some countries today. Before this shenanigan of Ngozi Orabueze, Ugo 247, and all of them started, I made one of them to understand the reason you are following Ngozi Orabueze is just because you think that you want to become the ambassador of Biafra to this country. Not because you know that Ngozi Orabueze is doing anything good. That if Ngozi Orabueze try to do anything, the first thing she should do is to unite the people. As a COS, the simple job of a COS is unification. Call everybody together and make sure things is moving. And the attorney spoke with Ngozi and they told Ngozi, we have to, that PM said we have to go on a mandate, the mandate of Biafra. The mandate of Biafra is to make sure we defend our land and make sure international communities recognize Biafra. When we came back from Finland, our acting prime minister today, Ogenkere, came. he told Biafrans, look, that he has the opportunity to visit the office of our prime minister in Finland in person and able to speak with the chambers and the workers and the family members. That if you have been supporting this movement with $100, 100 gemma, 100 euro, make it double. Then Ngozi Orabueze return and say the fundraising that's supposed to hold should be stopped. Anybody who participates in this thing will be removed. We say this is wrong. This Adadorama here begin to curse everyone, begin to insult everyone. Anybody who says something, they will tag the person Sabo. Anybody who says something, they will tag the person traitor. We go 247 from the other side and begin to share different kind of lies. And some of these administrators that want to become ambassador, they bought to these lies. Then the system of DOS that anytime you try to speak good or you try to let people know that something is wrong, they will remove you from the group. Some of all these ambassadors, some of all these admin, they begin to remove people. A lot of all these admin in both on WhatsApp group, there is the other one that is called Ozaganobi. They begin to remove a lot of people. All of them remain in blind. Now, things begin to happen because it is written that when the good people keep quiet, the evil will strive. We begin to talk, receiving all the insults coming from you people. Today, the comment section has changed. You tag people different kind of name without no evidence. Today, Adadorama is confessing. Remigius cannot speak again because he himself knows the truth. And we told the Biafrans, you have to know when you are supporting propaganda. The people who is speaking about Biafra because of monetization, like Kelena TV, like Kiev TV, because of monetization. You people are matured enough to know where you are coming from and where you are going. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has taught us what he called mental toughness and mental capability. How you can be able to put one on one together. Now, all of you who is donating this money to Ngozi Orabueze, all of you who is donating this money to Ngozi Orabueze are the people sponsoring Ebubeagu today, whether knowingly or unknowingly. You are the one donating money for your own elimination. If you people would hearken to the voice of Ogenkere, our acting minister today, he says, come and defend your land. All this thing will not be happening. But all of you use because of Ngozi. You say, hey, you are going to sponsor Islamic account. Ngozi come and tell you people that this Islamic account is for charity. This is for charity organization. And many of you whom we thought that there is something in your brain, you couldn't pass good information. Some people like Victor Zaganobi will stay in his Facebook account and begin to write all manner of trash. Ugo 247 is shaki. He will go on and begin to lie against the people. The other one they call the humble sheep. He will come out with him piano, begin to talk trash from one place and another. And they are selling all these lies to the public. And some people who confirm themselves, Igbo and the Biafra, are buying to this rubbish. We are here to set the record straight, and we are not looking at your face. Now you have contributed 50 million naira and gave to Caterpillar. Caterpillar, who is looking for our prime minister for elimination. Caterpillar, who is working openly with Ebubeagu. And Ngozi Orabueze is telling you, is there anything Caterpillar has done wrong? The reason Adadora must stand up and begin to talk is because the thing has come to the level that she cannot bear it again. And she now begins to talk. We are expecting her to speak more. We are expecting her to speak more so that a lot of souls will be convinced and they come back. You said Ngozi Orabueze came and he gave you people snapshot, photo snapshot from WhatsApp. Then attorneys came and told you that our PM has distanced himself from Ngozi Orabueze with a letter heading, office, address, and the stamp. But many of you are still backing on the snapshot from WhatsApp. And you are thinking that we will keep quiet in this when we hear this kind of thing. Listen, they said, when good man keep quiet, evil will strive. Our PM have sent messages, time without number, that many of the questions he is confronting in the where he is today is the activities of Ngozi Orabueze. That Ngozi Orabueze should desist. Many of what she is doing is causing a lot of harm to him where he is today. He should desist. But you people are still there promoting lies of Ngozi Orabueze. Ngozi Orabueze, what have she not tell you people? But today, we can also tell you that thank to Chukwu Okike Abiama for shutting the mouth of Adade Oramma. But Adade Oramma still have a lot of job to do if she really want to face the reality. And what is the reality? Go back to bridge. Go back to bridge. Whenever you see Adade Oramma begin to preach to people on how to go back to bridge, then if you don't know how to do it, listen, the prodigal son was forgiven in the Bible. But what the prodigal son did was not forgotten, but was forgiven. All of you that have made mistakes, the prodigal son was forgiven. So you people should obey the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra by going back to bridge and sponsor the defense of your own land. That is the thing. And stop being naive in many things. Thank you.
Thank you, Wanchenege. We have Minister Vam in the house. Minister Vam, over to you.
Thank you, my fellow comrades and my boss, Mazi Soniak Barawa. I greet you.
Vam.
555. Thank you so very much. Where's our sister? She's not here with us. Mother Betty. Thank you, brethren. You know, when I heard that propaganda matching, I said, I was coming. I said, I was already on the way, coming back home. Mazi Sonny, you know, you had the video where Ada was apologizing and calling your name. Ada did not apologize that day. Let me tell you what Ada did. I watched the program. What Ada Diorama did, you know, she established she's looking for a way to balance herself and continue to deceive people. And she knows that, you know, people that are awakened like us were the last people she would deceive. She has to make her ways right before God, not before man. She's still trying to make her ways right before men to see where she will balance. That program, she told them that on this my platform, nobody should insult anybody again. Don't insult Vam. Don't insult Abrawa Sonny. If you want to insult them, go to their platform, insult them, because if you insult them here, that insult is a waste. You are wasting your insults. Go there and insult them so that the insult will make more impact. That is her own method of repent, you know. Well, I can give that to her for somebody that wants to really change, doesn't want people to insult. But she brought a video. Hey, this strong man is disturbing me. She brought a video of another propaganda video of one man. They said he's from Akwa Ibom side, but he had injury on his leg, and he said he walked with Butus on them and the Holy Ghost for 6 months, I mean 8 months. Then they were looking for money to treat him, and it said he come from Akwa Ibom. Then after playing the video, she now turned around and said, "Let me now talk to Sonny Akbarawa. Sonny, come here. Sonny Akbarawa, after telling people not to insult you or insult me, he said, Sonny Akbarawa, let me now talk to you. This thing they are doing now, is it good? They are now using the money that is supposed to use for Biafra defense to go and treat Akwa Ibom, treat your people. This person is your people. Sonny Akbarawa, this thing is it good that you people are doing? As if you are the one that shot the person on his leg. As if Sonny is the one that did the propaganda video. As if Sonny know what happened in that video. She's the one that brought the video. She's the one that's interpreting. She's the one that's accusing Sonny. It didn't take up to 30 minutes. I don't know whether somebody called her or something happened. I don't know how she decided to want to correct herself. She now said, I'm not supposed to call Sonny name. That thing no concern Sonny. That thing no concern Sonny. Maybe he's not even aware of the video. I'm not supposed to call him. Sonny, I know I called you before. I am sorry. I am sorry, he said, was for that video, not for accusing you of kidnapping. You know, he already accused you of kidnapping one girl in Abia State, and to collect ransom, and the people that you are giving gone. That one is not apologizing for that. Oh, the one is apologizing is for calling your name for a video that you have no idea, you don't know what happened, and he called you to come and settle that matter. Then later he now apologized in that video. That's why I'm telling you, anybody listening to this woman, she has what they call disability disorder. That's what one medical doctor called it. He said it's a disorder, something disability disorder. I will ask that mommy to remind me so that I will save it. It's personality disorder, something like that. Personality disorder. She will say something yesterday. She will forget what she said yesterday and come and say another thing tomorrow. I don't know. You know that egg who broke, the thing was too effective that the thing now really worked too much to now disfigure her completely, that she doesn't even know what is worrying her. So Adandembo Nandempo, go and ask Chukwu Okike for mercy. The day you will wake up and we will know that you have repented is that you mount your camera and tell Biafrans all the lies you have ever told. Apologize to Biafrans and tell them what you did against Obato Obie. All the lies, both the ones you said in the open and the ones you did in the secret. Because all this one you are saying that you know the people that took the gun to go and shoot in Biafra land. You know the soldiers. You sent Ngozi their names. You sent Solomon Ukocha their names. You know them. All those ones are the ones we know. How about the ones we don't know? So the day you mount camera and tell them, and you have to do it very quickly, because if you do it after PM have returned, it will be in a wasted effort, because PM comes back now. All the people you deceived, those that did not wake up because they are already demented, maybe something affected them, they will wake up instantly. PM comes and you begin to confess. It will be a wasted confession. So the earlier you confess now, very quick, and I beg you, if you want to do it, you better do it within 24 hours, because you never can tell when PM will show up. I'm not begging you, I'm just telling you for your own good. And the Biafrans that want to learn, they are already learning. And I thank God for saving some of you that did not learn the hard way. Because some of you that will learn the hard way are those that they will not even have the breath or the mouth to speak, because they would have gone altogether with this deception. May Chukwu Kabiyama have mercy on your souls. But those of you that are alive and are awake and are watching us right now, in the next 1 hour, you will come and prove it that you have really been delivered. And we need testimonies. You know, testimony is what will help so many people. What do I mean by testimony? as we will gather in the fundraising. My Oga, please, I will plead with you to give a moment of testimony for returnees. Those that return, you can give them as they come and sow seed. They will not just give testimony without sowing seed. So as you sow the seed to BLA, you will testify of how you were deceived. Once I was blind, but now I can see. So that those that are still blind will learn how to open their eyes quickly before it is too late. Thank you very much. We are here.
Thank you, my minister. Ada will continue to confess all that they have done until when she is done confessing. So a confession has not started yet. So Biafran should continue to listen to her confess. Yes, because it is with her mouth that they use her to cause all the damages. It is with her mouth and with others like Ugo 247, Remigius, QTV, all of them. They use them to cause all the damages. A lot of damages has been done. Just imagine 80 million naira of Biafra donation being wasted for something that is not needed, for something that is useless. Also, imagine 50 million naira of Biafra donation being given to Ebubeagu. Ebubeagu, an enemy of Biafra. Hey! So, do you people understand what is actually happening here? How did all this come to be? It all came to be because of this very madam here.
Abandon the matching. Mama onye na send ulu je matching propaganda matching. Propaganda matching. Kono match e wele video we potago so no nwere ibe ana. Ejimo na we na abandon the matching. Mama onye na send ulu je matching propaganda matching. Propaganda matching. Kono match e wele video we potago so no nwere ibe ana. Ejimo na we na abandon the matching. Mama onye na send ulu je matching propaganda matching. Propaganda matching.
So she was part and parcel of people that arranged this propaganda matching. Yes, she knew. Even when that over 50 million naira was released to the Ebubeagu commander, she knew. She all took part in all that they did. So this is why this their madam decided to kick her out now that she has decided to start saying all the money that we have misused, nothing good has come out. And this money is supposed to have been used for liberation, the defense. But we have used it for something useless. And even the over 50 million naira that we gave Ebubeagu commander, Caterpillar, 3 weeks ago, we have not seen him again. He has disappeared. Nobody can get him through on phone. Had it been, they were still getting Caterpillar through on phone, this confession would not come out. Yes, this confession would not come out. This confession has just come out because they cannot get Caterpillar again on phone, and the money is too big, over 50 million naira. So they are crying that they have lost a lot of money. And the man did not even deliver anything for them. Instead, the man will show the way to anything he knows about where Biafra family is. They will go and kill them. They will go and buy them. So this confession should continue. More message to those that supported this thing. Let us bring the video of Mama Onowu, because none of them have actually come to deliver a message. We want to start from here. We want people to hear something.
We are no longer in exile. We are now a government.
Nadeyera, we are no longer in exile. We are now a government. So that means...
But you did not start it from the beginning, no? Shabi, no?
No, this one is not that one. That, you posted. This one is another one. This one, I just want to extract this very point. Only this very point here. So, because when we listen to Mama Onowu replying to the message that Minister Ajare dropped for her to drag her out, she said Minister Ajare was giving what? Misinformation. That is where I want to build my point on. Between Ajare that came out to expose the evil that you are doing and supporting, and you that is misinforming Biafrans here by telling Biafrans you are no longer in exile. You see, this is what they use to destroy the brains of many Biafrans. They told many of you that you are no longer in BRGIE, that you are in USB now. So BRGIE is gone and finished. That is what they are telling you. They tell you we are no longer in exile. We are now in the homeland, but yet you don't have control over your land. The two terrorists are still in charge. And we are still fighting to liberate the homeland, but you're deceiving the people, you're misinforming the people, and telling them we are no longer in exile. This is a mother figure who is supposed to be an advisor to all these people here. But when a mother figure like this starts by deceiving you, misinforming you, because many of the children that will join this group here will be convinced by a mother figure statement, believing and thinking that she knows best to explain to them. But if a mother figure starts by misinforming the Biafran people, by telling you we are no longer in exile, we are now a government. Were you not in a government before now? The government in exile, was it not a government? Or it is just a way of twisting the narrative, turning the message upside down, so that you deceive the gullibles that are listening to you. Because they don't know much, they don't understand much. There are people that don't even watch our fundraising. There are people that don't even watch every meeting that the cabinet has. There are people that don't even watch the town hall meeting. But if you call them and say, it is time to make donation, they will bring their money and tell you, just bring me my receipt because I don't have time. They will participate and pay the money. But by the time some such person now sit down to hear that the fundraising that we have been doing, the government that we have been doing under BRGIA, that we are no more there, that we have stepped up to another place, and that other people are using that same other side to deceive people, what have you done now? You have misinformed the masses. So she is the person here that actually misinformed Biafrans.
We are no longer in exile, we are now a government. So, as an admin of the great state of California, we are solidly behind this cabinet. And we will do what we have been doing. Californians have always been consistent in their giving. And usually we come on the last Saturday of the month, but we cannot.
We are no longer in government in exile. We are now in a new government. So, message to those giving money to Ebubeagu terrorists. The same way this mama deceived the Biafran people and misinformed them to go and follow Ngozi, to contribute money to go and fund Ebubeagu, she needs to use the same approach to undo what she did. You see, Adaderama, she is undoing what she did gradually. Daily messages and broadcasts of Adaderama is a way of undoing the havoc, the evil that she has culminated all this while, helping Ngozi. It is a healing process that Adaderama is doing now. Every day broadcast that she come and tell you one thing that was going on. She is undoing that evil, because you had her when she came and lied about it. And now she's telling you, well, it was like this. So she is undoing it gradually. So, message to all of you that are supporting this evil, making Biafra money to go to Ebubeagu, deceiving the Biafran people, that what? That you are no longer in exile. But if you ask this mama, where are you talking from? Mama is still talking from exile. Mama is not talking from homeland. But Mama was made to come out and deceive and misinform Biafrans that we are no longer in exile, while Mama is yet speaking from exile. So this very issue here of this misinformation emanated from here.
We are no longer in exile, we are now a government. So, as an admin of the...
We are no longer in exile, we are now in government. This is where the misinformation started. So now, before we go on to the next thing, let us correct this misinformation so that some of you will understand. A lot of damages has been done by this group, by these people you see here, and they will also use their hands to undo all these damages that they have caused.
Mana tupu anyị agala iru anyị na-ewetara na ọkwa dị mkpa la otu gọọmenti ka enwere ala Biafra enweghịkwa gọọmenti ọzọ otu gọọmenti ahụ bụ gịnị la Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Otu aka anyị ewerela adọghị akala ntị onye na-asị gị la anyị enwerela onwe anyị na anyị abụrụla full nation ọkwa sị ka onye ahụ na-atọrọ gị anyị abịaghị ebe a ka anyị ghọrịa nwoke maọbụ ghọrịa nwaanyị anyị bịara ịgba gị nke bụ eziokwu. Minister of Information ama dịka Maazị Soni Akparawa nke ndị Biafra zukọtara were chie ya eziokwu bụ ntụ gburugburu ala nke Biafra gbariri ya otu onye ntị chiri ga-esi were ghọta ya otu onye isi ga-esi were fụ ya ọ bụghị ọka ịnụ n'ọnụ mụ na mele ekwuka anyị adịghị agogbu nwoke anyị adịghị agogbu nwaanyị ihe anyị ga-abụ ka anyị zọta nwa
important question that will crack the wall. We Ichi Nwanne, your hand is up. We need question for APM.
Okay, thank you very much. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, very well.
All right. Thank you, everybody in the house. I don't want to take our time. My question is just direct because these people, they have used this issue of USB and the Biafra government in exile to confuse a lot of people. So I want to ask the APM, could you please educate Biafrans on the difference between Biafra government in exile and USB so that people will no longer be confused about the terminologies?
Okay, thank you. Wait, this is... Now, do you now understand the damages that this very video...
Of the great state of California, we are no longer in exile, we are now a government. So,
do you now understand the damages that this pronouncement from Mama Ono who is here has caused to the brains of many Biafrans? Because they see her as a mother figure. Yes. And she stood up to speak in this place and said, anything that will happen, go and put your money in the new mandate that Ngozi is giving you. Anything that will happen, come and hold me responsible. And she started by telling you,
please send that video in a formidable place so we can have it here.
Yeah, I will send. She started by telling you that BRGIE does not exist again. Can you hear that? She condemned BRGIE. That doesn't exist again. She went out now to start telling you, follow the new group, the new government of Ngozi, whatever she's doing. When they carry the money to go and give to Ebubeagu commander, follow. When they carry the money to go and do propaganda marching, follow. When they misuse the fund, follow. And you can see old men and women here in this very program, bowing down and following this madness. You can now hear the damages that this message from her has caused from the question that somebody asked when APM was giving press briefing and answering questions from Biafrans.
We are no longer in exile, we are now a government. So, as an admin of the...
That is the level the damages has caused with whatever they are saying, if they don't know. Now, let's come back here to explain better so that Biafrans will understand that they have been deceived and misinformed. And this also has caused many problems in the brains of some Biafrans. So we are looking up to see many of you welcomed back with your brains resetted and refreshed. This is not even a question to APM. There are things that some of us Biafrans should be doing. that you don't even need prime minister or acting prime minister to come and do for you. Now, you yourself, are you confused about USB and BRGIE? You yourself.
I'm not confused, but you know they have been using it to deceive a lot of our brothers and sisters.
Let me educate us and explain. BRGIE is the legal entity on which USB will come to be and was declared and has come to be and will be restored and will be liberated and will be recognized. Now, USB, United States of Biafra, is the proposed name for our dear country, our dear nation, our dear lovely people that is coming to be, to gain sovereignty. Now, for us to actualize this USB, for us to get it recognized, for us to get it restored, for us to get it liberated in the homeland, for us to continue to fight the enemies of Biafra and then sustain and get this USB fully back to ourselves, we have to stand on a legal entity. That legal entity is BRGIE. Now, you cannot go and register USB. USB is the name of our country, right? You cannot go and register your country in another country. It is not done. Have you ever heard that America say they want to come and register America in Nigeria? No. If you come and register America in Nigeria, that means you have made America a property of Nigeria. So you cannot come and register a country in another country. You can only register a legal entity that is saddled with the responsibility of carrying out the arms of government to actualize another nation or country. So USB is the proposed name of Biafra, our own country, United States of Biafra. But for us to get all that fully done, we need to stand on the government in exile. The government in exile is the BRGIE. On BRGIE, we gathered in Helsinki in 2023. On BRGIE, we gathered in Lati in 2024. On BRGIE, we conducted the referendum voting. On BRGIE, we have established the Bank of Biafra Treasury. On BRGIE, we have unveiled the Biafra Liberation Army. On BRGIE, we have BDF that can defend us and protect us in the homeland. On BRGIE, we are able to engage the Washington, D.C. lawmakers of the White House. On BRGIE, we are able to speak to the American Congress and the American people. On BRGIE, we are able to communicate and speak to the entire world. On BRGIE, we are able to forestall and to put everything that has to explain and tell the entire world about the USB. USB cannot come and speak for itself now without any sovereignty, without any power of its own. Somebody must stand in to present the matter of USB. That person that is standing in to present the matter of USB is BRGIE as an intermediary, as a defensive mechanism, as the gatekeeper, as the leeway to USB. The leeway to USB is BRGIE. The eye to USB is BRGIE. The person that will actualize USB is BRGIE. The person that gives birth to USB is BRGIE. BRGIE is the embodiment of everything that will give birth and to nurture and to bring to fruition and maturity of USB. So it's just like a person carry belly. You carry the belly go, they mature, they go, the baby go, they mature till when you come put bed. So that bed where we put now, who carry the belly now? Now BRGI now carry the belly. BRGI carry the belly of USB. You will come put to bed to USB. USB go come they grow. BRGI you go see they take care of them. Till when it don't mature, you go because they establish your own family. So BRGI has not completed its work yet. You go to take care of USB where we don't declare the restoration till when USB don't become mature enough to become a family man, to marry a own woman and man, and then stay on his own. So that is what is happening here. We don't give birth to USB from BRGI. So we have to nurture the USB till when he get to maturity age to carry his wife. When he don't carry his wife, get in house, get roof on top of his head, he's able to take care of his family. BRGI responsibility will stop. For now, it never stopped. So we are still nurturing USB to come to full implementation. Is it clear now to everybody? Okay. Yes. God bless you, sir. All right. Okay, that is that. Because of time, we are rushing up something here because we want to have a few minutes to relax before our fundraising. Where is the other video of this woman?
We've already gotten Biafra. So trust mandate is so easy. You can go into Wells Fargo Bank and put in your money. You can do the Zelle. You have so many options, and it's so.
There has never been a time that we even come online to call the name of any bank that is associated with Biafra liberation. But this mama is calling West Shackle Bank here for you. So those that did not know where West Shackle Bank is, and now it is affiliated to any bank account of Biafra or anything that has to do with Biafra now, they will now go and start looking for. Because what? You people have decided to talk, to overtalk, and talk, and overtalk, and scatter your mouth.
Easy. So I will leave you guys with this, telling you, trust the new dimension mandate and put your money in there. If anything, blame I don't know, blame it on me. I've assured you guys. Thank you all, and you're welcome to today's fundraising.
Put your money in new dimension, she said, and said, when there is any problem, blame Adaono. Now, do you hear him? So, the 50 million naira donation, that something has gone wrong now. Who do you have to blame first? You have to blame Adaono. Do you hear him? Because all this money went through new dimension mandate. That they use 50 million naira of Biafra money, which I don't know who endorsed for all of you, of new mandate. Money that was supposed to be used for our liberation. I don't know who said, when anything goes wrong, when they start using Biafra money to fund Ebubeagu terrorists, blame I don't know who. I don't know who made you to understand that new dimension mandate is where you should put money. Did we extract the Taj Bank Islamic account of Nigeria from Biafra Gov website? Did we extract the Taj Bank Islamic account of Nigeria? Did we extract it from IPOB in USA website? No. We extracted it from where? New Dimension Mandate website. I don't know who said that New Dimension website is the website, and that you should trust the website and everything in therein. The Islamic bank account, the Fulani Jihadist bank account, the terrorist account was a new mandate. She said you should trust new mandate. You should trust everything in new mandate. You should also trust what she's saying, that if anything goes wrong, you should come and hold her responsible. Today, she endorsed the Islamic bank account of the homeland that came out from new mandate. I want people to understand something. When she came out and said that Hajare misinformed people about what she said, that there was never a time she endorsed that account should be opened in the homeland or that Biafran should go and pay money into the account. It's a lie. She said it and she did it. When you listen to what she said here, that is to tell you, I'm playing this video to correct something. It's not that we will play a video and say something, you come out and say you are debunking what we are saying. No, we do evidence-based. We play what you say. It's like I carry this phone now, and then you say you are taking responsibility of whatever happens in this phone, and you are giving me the phone. Inside this phone now, you put the Islamic bank account as the code and method of payment that everybody should use. Then you also put another account that is related to America. You put another account that is related to Germany. You put another account that is related to America, UK. You put another account that is related to Africa. Then this phone now, you call this phone New Dimension Mandate. You said everything inside this phone that is New Dimension Mandate and modules and ways and manners of making payment, I should trust you because it is 100%. That anything that happens, I should hold you responsible. Now tell me, what happens when I use the account that you put in this New Dimension Mandate, which is taking me to make payment in America? What happens when I use the account there, which is taking me to make payment in Europe? What happens when I take the account there, which is taking me to make payment in Africa? You cannot exonerate yourself. I see it that now that many of you here, the Prime Minister is coming out soon. Many of you are coming out to say, I did not say this, oh, I did not endorse account, oh, I did not say they should open account, oh, I did not endorse this. Oh. You people are trying to run away and abandon Ngozi. Why are you people trying to run away and abandon Ngozi now? When you all sat down and would speak with confidence, like I don't know who did here, and say, anything that happens in your mandate, hold me responsible. She started by misinforming Biafrans that they are no more in Biafran government in exile, that they are now in Ngozi new government, that they should abandon Biafran government in exile. A misinformation. Secondly, you came out and used your head to swear and say that anything that happens and goes wrong in where you're putting your money from the website of New Dimension Mandate, anything that you pick on that website, that whatever happens there, you should hold her responsible. Biafrans were given Islamic Jihadist bank account to make payment in the New Dimension Mandate website. In the homeland, she endorsed it. This money that they generate, they now use it to go and recruit Ebubeagu terrorists. She endorsed it. They now use the same money to go and do propaganda matching. She endorsed it. Because all the money they generate from the New Dimension Mandate, she said anything that happens, they should hold her responsible. So all of you that are making donations and giving Biafra money to Ebubeagu terrorists, these messages are for you, not just only I don't know who. You people need to undo all the wrongs the way you have committed all these crimes. Yes. Undo them one after another. Undo them. The money you people gave to Ebubeagu terrorists is there on record. None of you can deny it anymore. Because Ada Ndiuchu was directly involved. Ugo 247 has even come to confirm it and say, yes, they brought the terrorist Ebubeagu commander. The video is here. He said, yes, they brought him. And then that was like, Ugo, why are you telling lies? That they contracted this man, but the man did not deliver anything. So why are you still saying that the man delivered something? That the man has run away with the money?
Was contracted to go and stop them. Caterpillar went to Awufu. This Caterpillar, Caterpillar is illegal. Caterpillar, if not for Caterpillar,
hey,
the killing.
Hey, hey.
This is what so many people don't know.
Hey.
And this Adatorama don't even know. All she knows is that somebody told her that Caterpillar is now back. She carry it.
Let me tell you something. Ugo 247. Before Caterpillar joined, the first time I call Caterpillar.
Oh. Now here I'm so. Minister Ajare, are you there? I beg, help people to do translation here. We are going to run up very fast so that we go and prepare the Zoom. As Adarama start explaining something here, I want you to translate to Biafrans so that they will hear what she's translating.
Okay, I'm ready. Start it.
Okay.
Hey! Hey!
This is what so many people don't know.
Hey!
And this Adatorama don't even know. All she knows is that somebody told her that Caterpillar is now back. She carry it.
Let me tell you something. We go 247. Before Caterpillar joined, the first time I call Caterpillar.
Explain that one.
The first time they put a call across to Caterpillar. The first time, the time before Caterpillar joined, the first time a call was put across to him.
On a message Caterpillar leave, which I have the message.
There was a message Caterpillar left, of which she has the message. Is it because I have not released it? Hey,
play here. I still have that message.
Yeah.
The first to telephone communication, Caterpillar have with you no one. Kita kama Amado Musef and then men kwacha safe no defense minister. According to one defense. I have the message.
Now he said that she has been blaming only Nkwacha because she knew that Nkwacha was the defense minister. But she has all the messages and all the whole interaction that went across. She never knew that other people were also involved. You know, it was only Nkwacha she will be blaming. Now, you know, 247 own is completely knocking her off. That's why she was shouting, hey, hey, she was surprised. The way 247 was, she was surprised that 247 is defending this particular Caterpillar's, invitation, and also giving concrete information about Caterpillar, 247. And Adarama was even overwhelmed with the way 247 is backing Caterpillar up.
Mm-hmm.
Caterpillar leave. Caterpillar is coming back. I just keep quiet and watching.
Now, this is somebody that said she is here to defend Biafra. You saw when they brought Caterpillar, you were part and parcel of it, and then you organized it, and then you are deceiving people now and say you saw it, and then you kept quiet.
Wait, sorry. Somebody say, Mazi Frank said, but you didn't translate the exclamation, hey, hey. And that hey, hey, I know why Frank said I should explain it, because that hey, hey, it is, it is so many words that she cannot speak, but she's just shouting, hey, hey, hey.
Leave Frank alone. Frank want to crack you up this afternoon.
The first contact unna Caterpillar nwele winye Caterpillar ego koje go ngwogo kwari na enwele me.
Stop. He said the very first contact they had with Caterpillar, it was that time they gave him money to go and buy tools, to go and buy all the things needed. While he knew that they were men. We had men already that needed the money, but they gave it to Caterpillar. At the first instance, they communicated with Caterpillar, they released money to him.
But they refused to release this money to our chief of defense staff.
Yes.
Hey!
Yeah.
Biafrans, make una listen now.
For how long? For how many days? No one know what take yo. Caterpillar number nowhere to find Caterpillar again. And
you see? So the money, Caterpillar took it and went away. And they cannot find him anymore.
The question is, was Caterpillar assured when they met him before? Was it not still a wall?
That's correct. Caterpillar has been a wall. That's correct.
Caterpillar has not ever been a wall, and they knew that he's a wall. They called him from a wall, and then they gave him money. And then it's just like As I did like this, and they find money. Then person carry one contract. They call me, give me, transfer the money, give me. Then I don't get anywhere where you go fit trace me. What I go do? I go scamper with the money now. Hey, over 50 million naira. Caterpillar don't become rich man now.
Caterpillar on the phone, go deliver. Nobody sick. We got 247. But what's up? We got 247. And that's a good match.
The thing is that I am beginning to see that, you know, Ada is closer to the hierarchy of this manipulation than 247. So
that is what I'm telling you. That is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, she knows everything, and she's now advising 247. 247, you don't know anything. Go and hide your face, so because they chop you mugu. Go hide your face. You don't know anything. Go and hide your face. He's advising 247.
247 don't know much because he go just come, open the platform for them. When they do the program, he go to sleep when the program is going on.
Exactly.
You know, the person when we say we go there fundraising, he don't open studio finish, don't go sleep. Leave us. We did town hall meeting, don't go sleep. We'll come they call and say, oh, the screen don't go off. Oh, okay, let me go back and refresh. You don't go sleep, leave us. Every discussion where they happen, you know they pay attention. Anyway, Biafran people, when I don't hear the beginning part of this message of Adandiocho, we will come back again. But because of our fundraising that is starting in the next 20 minutes, we don't want to waste time. So the message here is for you people to see and understand that Adandiocho, that is why when I made this other video and put the flyer like this, I put it very well this way. I put it.
Thank you so much, Secretary Unkocha.
I put it this way that Adandiochu worked with Nkosi to give over 50 million of Biafra donation to Caterpillar because she knows more than every of them there. Yes, she knows more than every of them there. That is why she, being one of the key factors of how all these things were done, she want to open mouth and ask question now and say, they have sabotaged this money, nothing has come out of it. She's asking question. And then Madam say, oh, this is another Sonio. This is another Ajareo. This is another 555. This is another CRCO. This is another Okenkero. We have to cut this one off so that I know come expose and destroy everything what they do. That's why I decided to cut her off. Bring our conversation call. They recorded, then they cut off their own voice. Cut off their own voice. Bring Adandiochu voice only and play it. The same way that Ngozi did when she recorded Attorney's voice from Prime Minister. Cut off her own voice, bring the side that favor her, bring it to come and do propaganda. The same way she went into our cabinet meeting, recorded the meeting, bring out the side that favor her, put it out to the media for propaganda. Private meeting of the cabinet. And when she gave it to Adandiocho and Go247 and all of them, they were happy using it to do propaganda against Sonny, against Ajare, against 555, against Ukengere, against the CRC minister, against all of us. They did not know that there's what they call nemesis and karma. The thing now, the same way that they recorded our voices and gave you to use it and play and do broadcasts, they have also recorded your voice now, and they now use it to play against you and cut off their own voices. So it will be hard for Ada to fully bring out the entire conversation. First of all, Ada did not know that she was being recorded in the call. So she did not also record anything. The only thing that Ada will have is a voice record that she dropped like this on WhatsApp. Ada will not have that call recording that she had, which they recorded her. They gave her audience, she talk. They were recording everything. But when they started talking, they did that one out. Now only her own, then they bring, come play against her. Because they see that she has arisen to ask questions. So, Mama Onowu, you said that people should disregard BRGIA, that BRGIA does not exist again, that you are now in Ngozi government. That is one. Two, that was a misinformation. You now told the people that every money that they put, everything you tell them to go and do in New Dimension, they should go and do. When anything goes wrong, when they mismanage or they start sponsoring terrorists, or when they use it for something else, when they use it for propaganda matching, they should come and hold you. So, responsibility in your hand, Mama Onowu. So, it is not a matter of, I listened to Hajare misinformed people and said that I said that Biafra should go and put money in Fulani account. No, you said it. You said it in your public program of fundraising. You said it. When you validated everything that comes out from the New Mandate website, you have validated the Fulani account. So you said it. So it is not Ajare that misinformed people here. It's actually you, Mama Onowu, that misinformed the entire Biafran people who had confidence in you as a grandmother. So the same way people cause these wrongs, start correcting it the way Adadorama is trying to correct our own. Yes, follow same suit. If you have to be coming out to start giving one drop and say this is what they did, come and drop it. We want to be hearing that confession. Then, like that, you will correct the corruption that you people have caused in the minds of Biafrans. Biafrans will now understand and start pulling back, coming back. How can you people go carry money of Biafra government to go and give Caterpillar to form another group of Caterpillar Ebubeagu terrorists to come and fight Prime Minister? You do it to come and fight Prime Minister. You're not fighting for Biafra. You're fighting for one Nigerian government. Yes, because Ebubeagu is for one Nigerian government. You carry Biafra money, go give them. Hey, Mr. 555, let's round up because time is gone. We need to be in the Zoom in the next 20 minutes. Over to you for your submission.
Closing remark, no?
No, you can say something first, then later you can round up your closing remark.
Yes, lovely Biafrans. You know, we call our own program Biafran Gospel and the Bible. If you go and check everything that make up Bible, you will see the story. The same story you are hearing, how I don't know, said anything that goes wrong, they should hold her responsible. Nobody is putting words into her mouth. This is something she said. It is in the media with her faces. We are not here to form words and put inside people like Ugo 247 used to do, like Mane Oremejus used to do, like Adade Orama used to do, like Ngozi Orabeze herself is doing, keep doing. Do you know one thing? Ngozi Orabeze counted so much on media. She said, if you listen to Adade Orama there, she said that she has the media who can penetrate, who can send these negative messages to the public. All this Kelena TV and all this humble sheep, you know, sheep, it is better for you to become a goat than to become a sheep. You understand? So all these people, Ngozi Orabeze counted on them. That is why Ngozi Orabeze came and told them that Ogechukwu Ntere want to stop Biafran restoration. And these dogs came out in the public and began to carry this thing along, spraying this thing all over social media. The same Ngozi, now we are here debunking everything she is doing. She later come back and say that a PM suggested that the declaration should be suspended. Then she said no. After selling the lies to the public, we will come here and debunk her. Then she will still come and change it. This is why we call it Biafran Gospel and the Bible. Anything you are doing, anything you are saying, we are keeping the record. The one you said good, the one you did good, the one you did wrong, we are keeping the record. And Daddy Orama is now telling you, I watched the clip which our Honorable Vam copied here now, where Daddy Orama said that PM said everybody must go back to bridge. I don't know if I will get it now. Everybody must go back to bridge. Eh? I don't know.
I can play it for you if you want.
Yeah, I have already.
Okay, play it. I don't know.
Copied it. I copied it. So I don't know. Okay, it's not even here. Then I don't know. Have confirmed that all the letter coming is coming from PM. I wonder how Biafrans will value a snapshot from WhatsApp, but they will not value a letter that came from PM, from attorneys, with a stamp, with the phone number, with the email. Every address of contact is there, including that the attorney of PM in Finland came live and delivered message. Today, Adada Orama is still playing the game of chameleon. But one thing they should know is this. Before we come to serve Biafra, we were sent to study the life of chameleon. We used to say this thing a long time ago. And there are up to 160 species of chameleon found in the universe. And the fastest changing chameleon change under 2 seconds found in Madagascar. So there is nothing, no game you can play in this Biafran struggle we don't know. We are here waiting for all of you. But if you know that you need Biafra with every truth and the honesty, there is a way to go to Biafra, which our Honorable Minister of Information has explained. The power of Bridge. Bridge gave birth to, Bridge is pregnant of USB. USB is is inside the stomach. In another explanation, it's inside the stomach, which will be delivered after America and the other powerful countries of this world recognize that a USB is about to be delivered, just like the way it was prophesied in the Bible that Jesus will be born. When you then, that time, when all the powerful countries of this world recognize Biafra, then Bridge will give birth to the United States of Biafra. It is a prophecy. It is a prophecy. Some are living into illusion. And this illusion, I found out today, many people, especially those people who is trying to become ambassador of Biafra to any country, those people thought that Ngozi Orebeze is handling anything. Over brainwashed. They have been over brainwashed. The same people never knew that the PM have distanced himself from Ngozi Orebeze. PM made it open through attorneys. And some of you are still here writing jargons instead of listening, instead of paying attention to the criticisms. When you want to understand what is happening, you listen to criticisms. Ngozi Orebeze disarmed the Biafran Liberation Forces. That's why you people are going there to donate money, which she is using for charity. And how is she using this money for charity? PM never supported anything like an IDP camp in Biafran land. But Ngozi Orebeze is here creating avenue for IDP camp in Biafran land. Since Ngozi Orebeze disrupt the funding of Biafra, you see what is happening in Imo State, in the Anambra State. Today, they are recruiting any kind of charlatan on the street that will go out and fight any person, which Adada Orama have confirmed the other day, because all the secret that is happening, Adada Orama is aware of all the secrets. Adada Orama have revealed that there are people they killed the other day that which she herself came and accused Ogenkere that it was actually Ngozi Orabueze and the Solomon Nkwacha that did those things. They are their people, because she is one of the interino inside all of them. So we go on, and the fellow Biafrans try to join Biafran fundraising this evening as we are turning our camera there. Come and donate and defend your own land, the place you know. Bridge is the place PM build for us to stay until America, every other powerful nation of this world, will recognize United States of Biafra. Then both Nnamdi Kanu and every other person, our PM, will then come and everything will start. Thank you. The Honorable.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi 555. Please, where is my Sonny? We need to shut down. We have only 4 minutes to 7. Where's my Sonny?
Oh, yeah, we can shut it down.
Yes, but Sonny, who is the host?
Okay.
Sonny is the host now. Did you forget that the time is running? So, Biafrans, please get on in the link for the fundraising. I believe the Zoom link is open now. So let's in the Zoom.
You send the link for the fundraising now?
Yeah, the same link, same old link. Every one of you, if you have been coming for our fundraising, it is the same link. Not the Achikote Kwano criminal Ngozi Orabueze link. Oh. You all know that we don't support those criminals. The money you gave to them, they gave it to Caterpillar. Caterpillar is nowhere to be found. Please, where is Sonny?
Are we done? We can bring it down.
Okay, you can off it, your son.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.